This review is of Cole's Classic Christmas Pudding, made with premium ale, Cole's breadcrumbs, and ground almonds. I guess their breadcrumbs are special. It is vegan and microwavable. Recyclable packaging. Okay, and the instructions. I guess I'm going to have to cook this. Place in a steamer or boil in a saucepan filled to half the depth of the pudding with water. Cook for an hour and a half. Do not boil dry. Or cook for an hour and a half, sorry. Invert basin onto plate. Allow to stand for 30 seconds, then remove basin. Pudding serves 4 to 5. Wow, that's quite a lot of effort. Nutrition facts. 112 grams, which is 1/4 of the pudding, has 14 grams of fat, of which half are saturated. Apparently no trans fats, or at least not enough. No cholesterol. 290 milligrams of sodium. 61 grams of carbs, of which 4 are dietary fiber. 50 are sugars, of which 9 are added, so the rest must be starches. That is a boatload of sugar. And 4 grams of protein, too. And, okay, they have it there, too, in a different form. And it says salt instead of sodium. Interesting. No artificial colors or flavors. Certified sustainable palm oil. And these are the ingredients. It's got wheat. I'm wondering if there's dairy or eggs in it. There is fructose syrup, and so oh yeah, that's right. It says it's vegan, so there's nothing in there that's gonna be non-vegan. Silly goose. All right, well, let's go ahead and I'm gonna cook this, and we'll give it a try in a couple hours. See you in a couple hours. And here we go with information about their breadcrumbs. Apparently, it's important. And here is information about Christmas puddings. So it comes in this container for boiling in, which is not ideal since it's plastic. And that's what it looks like. It does smell nice, I have to say. I'm kind of tempted to just put water in there and let it soak in, but I don't really think that's going to work. So I'll see you in a couple of hours. Okay, it's done. It smells nice. I'm not entirely sure that I did it right, and I have to be honest about this because it said steam it or put it in a pot of boiling water where it's halfway up the side of the basin that it was in. For probably about an hour, maybe a little bit more, I did it without a lid, and then the last half hour I think it was that I did it with a lid on it, because I didn't use my steamer, which is very big. Instead, I just used a pot that I usually use for cooking rice. So it's possible that this is wrong. We'll see. I feel like I waited till Christmas to be able to try this thing. It takes so long. But it's better than in the old days. I read the blurb about the brief history of the Christmas pudding that's on the box, and wow, they used to do it in a ceramic pot, and I think it said 6 hours or something insane like that. And before that, at one point, it would be boiled in a cloth bag. And early in its history, all the ingredients were, it was made with meat and it was in a sheep's bladder, I think it was. So it's really changed a lot historically. It sounds like it was originally kind of like, what is that stuff called? That haggis, I think. Well, no, that's not chocolate, I don't think. That is, I don't know why they call it a pudding. I'm gonna call this an English fruitcake. And it does have ale in there, which I'm assuming is the reason why it tastes so unusual. It also has along with the raisins, it also has a citrusy flavor. Um, it's quite soft, so I feel they cooked it the right way. Um, I almost burned it because at one point um, I went in to check it and there was almost no water left, but fortunately it didn't burn. Um, I mean the plastic. I am not happy about it being in plastic. I would have been much happier if they had used a ceramic pot and or something or a glass pot even. Uh, Simply because an hour and a half, that's a long time for the chemicals in the plastic to leach out into the English cake, English fruit cake. Yeah, because here in the U.S., for you English people, we make fruitcake and give that to people, and there are lots of jokes about fruitcake because some people really hate fruitcake, but I don't recall ever actually having tried it because I heard so many bad things about it. But I think it's just bad bakers and not bad fruitcake. Um, so it does take a little bit of getting used to the flavor. Now, maybe some of you out there who in the U.S. who are used to beer and ale and mead might say, "Oh, I know that flavor," but I hate beer. I can't stand the taste of it. Um, I've never met a beer I liked. Then again, I used to say that about wine until 2 years ago, I think it was, when I was introduced to sweet wines. And boy, there was one that I really, really, really liked. There was another one I liked, but I could only have a little bit, and then I was like, nah, that's it. Um, so yeah, it's definitely unique flavor, and you will want to eat it while it's warm because I'm pretty sure that it will go back to being fairly hard once it cools off. Um, but I like it. I think they're all from the same brand, Coles, and I have three more. But I wanted to remember to say Afia to you, my subscribers and my viewers. And please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day.